Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about a Bluetooth controller from Jawa that's going to help us control our Tesla, do some gaming activities, and has a few other tricks up its sleeve. Let's get into it. So as we jump right into the unboxing here, I want to take a second and really appreciate the packaging and the way that these accessories from Jawa come. Taking a look at this box, it's clear they put a lot of time and effort into really making this an awesome experience. All the way from unboxing it, all the instructions that it comes with, and all the things that their controllers and other accessories can do. They really take pride in their products, and I love a company like that. So let's open this up. Take a look here. And continuing on the inside, just talking about the packaging real quick, has all kind of the instructions, what all the buttons do, the multi-device switch, we'll talk about that later, how it connects, the sync buttons, just so you're not left like questioning what are all these different icons and buttons mean. There's several ways to pair this controller to your car. We're going to go over all of those as we go through this video, but I just wanted to take a second to talk about the awesome packaging. It shows how much they care about their products. This controller comes in a couple different variations. I chose this black one with some carbon fiber accents. I think it looks really sharp. You can get a black one with some wood grain, then a white one with some kind of almost like a fabric texture on it. It's really nice too. What a sharp looking little controller. This is going to allow us to control the main screen of our Tesla, kind of do some of the gaming activities on there, as well as a few other secrets that we'll get into as we start going through the video. Taking off these rings here. It's a really nice feel. It's a nice lightweight controller. I don't have very large hands, but I have nice size hands. And this is a really nice compact controller that I think will be really awesome to have inside the Tesla. Moving on here, you get a nice instruction manual. It tells you how to pair everything, a couple different languages, battery level indicators, Bluetooth, how to set it up in your car. Really nice that they include all that. And a couple little other accessories. You have a wireless dongle. This is one of the ways you can connect it to your Tesla. I'll show you how to do that. You get the little USB-C adapter that comes with it that plugs on the wireless dongle in case you only have USB-C ports. Then also a charging cable from USB-A to USB-C charging cable to charge the thing. So awesome accessories. Let's head over to the car and we're going to talk about how we can pair this to the car and go through some of the different activities you can do with it. So we moved over into the Tesla now, and I want to go over just the controller in a little bit more detail so you kind of know what some of the buttons do. Obviously, the dual analog sticks, the joypad all work great. X, B, A, Y buttons also look great. In here in the middle, you have three little buttons. On the left here is your capture button. The one with the T is your turbo button. And over here is your home button. So that's super nice. Right here in the middle, you have your multi-device switch. See if we can get it to focus on that. And up at the top, it kind of tells you how you want to pair this to your different devices. On the left here is a little USB dongle. So you can compare it through a USB dongle to your Tesla. I'll show you how to do that. The X is your Bluetooth, kind of your Bluetooth pairing connection, super simple. S is for your Nintendo Switch. Yes, this controller can also be used for a Nintendo Switch. I'll show that off here a little bit later. And then your power icon is if you want to just power off the controller completely and not have it turn on by any accidental presses, kind of when you put it away for storage. Up on the top, you have your sync button. This is what's going to be used when you do want to turn on Bluetooth, things like that. I'll show you how to do that. Down at the bottom is your charge indicators. So it kind of shows 4 lights is a full charge, 3 lights is, 75% charge, etc., etc. So really nice compact controller. I really kind of like the aesthetic that it's going for. Really feels comfortable in the hand. Let's talk about all the different ways you can get it paired to your Tesla. So the first way I want to talk about pairing our actual controller to our Tesla is using the little included USB dongle. If you don't want to use Bluetooth for whatever reason, you want to actually have a dongle type connection, you can do that. The way we have to do that is accessing our data port inside the glove box. Unfortunately, it won't work on any other port inside your Tesla, even the ones down in your center console. The only one that actually transmits data to the Tesla from our experience is the one in the glove box here. So if you go ahead and open your glove box from the screen, using this port is your only one that actually gets you Sentry mode data as well. So if you're a fan of Sentry mode and you're using it regularly, I highly recommend getting some sort of splitter device so that you can have more than one USB port plugged in at a time. Jawa sells one on their website, so it's a really good idea to pick one up if you're going to use this method. If not, just make sure you're actually plugging your USB stick back in every time you need to use it. So I'm going to pop this USB stick out for my Sentry mode and plug in the little wireless dongle that came with the controller. So I can find the port through the camera here. There it is. So I plug that in, you get a few red blinks. I make sure my controller's over to the left side for my dongle pairing right there. And I actually want to just push the little button on the dongle. There's a little button there. It's going to start blinking fast, and then hold my sync button on my controller. There you go. The controller gave a nice little vibrate sound, and now they're both kind of synced together with this highlighted blue color. Let's head over here on the screen now and get into one of the games in the toy box. Get into the games, the arcade, and one that definitely uses controllers right here. You can see one controller connected. Hopefully you can see that on the camera. Try to move it a little closer. One controller connected. Let's play some Dune Buggy Racing. And we're actually going to not need to actually use the wheel to play this, which is kind of nice to not have to do that. I'll show you that it's working just fine with that dongle connection. There you go, 1 player, 2 player. We'll play some 1 player. I haven't played this a lot. I think it's fun to play. My little boy likes messing around with the screen when we have time. Let's see, chill mode. This is that dongle connection. Looks like there's 0 lag or anything like that. As soon as I move the stick, you can kind of see that, pushing the button. And like most modern racing games, you use the triggers on the back to actually steer and control. Pretty sweet. Let's talk about the Bluetooth connection next. All right, we just talked about how to pair the Bluetooth controller using the dongle mode in your actual glove box over there. The one drawback is that I use that port for my Sentry mode data, and I don't have a splitter. So if you have a splitter and you have a way to get more than one USB port over there and access that dongle all the time, that's great. Or just change it out back and forth, no big deal. The way that I'm going to prefer to use this controller is setting it up in Bluetooth mode. So I've moved my multi-device slider switch over to the X mode here. I'm going to hold that sync button for a few seconds until the button turns on at the bottom here. And that's blinking nice and fast. Now I can go into my menu and actually see if it'll find this device. Xbox wireless controller is what I want to find here. I'm going to connect that. And it's paired. I got a nice vibration out of the controller itself. You probably can't hear that on camera, but now we're paired. And that's so much, I think, simpler than going into your glove box and unplugging things. But now we got a nice Bluetooth connection to our car. Go back into the arcade and see if there's any other games that take Vampire Survivors is a good one that takes controller input. So let's take a look and see if how the Bluetooth functionality works here. Press to start. I haven't played this game before, so if I'm really bad at it, that's why. All right, using the controller. Oh yeah. Gotta make the noises, right? Seems to work flawlessly. Love it. Leveling up already. Look at that. So Bluetooth pairing works awesome. I think that's going to be my preferred method of any gaming I do in the car. Let's talk about another secret and see if we can pair this up to the rear screen I've installed in my Tesla Model Y. So I wanted to show you guys that I was able to pair my Jawa controller to my rear screen I added in the back of my Tesla Model Y. This takes the experience to a whole nother level. This is just kind of like an Android tablet. So I went in here and downloaded a couple controller-based Android games, Air Attack 2, Asphalt 8. I wasn't able to pair the controller via Bluetooth. I had to use the little USB dongle down here, but even then it works just fine. I think it's a limitation with the actual rear screen software not being able to pair to the controller versus the controller itself, but that's just how I got around it. It was just using the little Bluetooth dongle here with the actual sorry, not the Bluetooth dongle, but the dongle with the USB-C adapter down there, and it works great. So let's hop into Air Attack 2, and I'll show you guys how awesome this works. This is super cool. You don't have to reach over now to play games. Rear passengers back here can play games on your rear screen, and it's super cool. There's a list of all the Android games that support controllers. Let's see, it's just paired just fine here. So let's start a mission. I'll show you how well this works. And you can get as complicated as you want. If you want to play Call of Duty Mobile back here while you're cruising down the street, go for it. So really nice. Take out these planes. So, yeah, you can see how well that works. Dropped a bomb there, so it's working really well. Let's pause this. There we go. So super cool addition. Love this. Link to this screen will be down in the description as well, but I'm really happy with this controller so far. There's one more mode we need to test out, which is switch mode. Let's go give that a try. So the last setting I want to show you guys is Nintendo Switch mode. We have a Nintendo Switch. We usually just play it at home and not as a portable device yet, but this is an absolute awesome way to bring it with you on trips if you want to do that. So within your Switch, if you go to the controller setting and over here and change grip order, And what you should do is hold that sync button until it flashes. The level 3 starts flashing fast, and I heard the little device there, and then you get the pairing mode. You heard the little vibrate there, and then it's paired. That's amazing and super, super easy. So now we're actually paired with the Nintendo Switch. Play games easily on here with the Jawa controller. How cool is that? It does just about everything you could want it to do for a Bluetooth controller. Your Switch, your rear screen in your Model Y, if you have one, your front screen, playing all the games. Really awesome addition to your Model Y. One of the final things I want to show you guys is that these controllers are fully wireless charging capable. You can plug them in through the charging port up at the top and use the included USB charging cable to actually charge them if you want a little faster charge maybe, but you can use the wireless charging capability of your Tesla to charge the controllers. You just set them on there, and if you come down here, you can see they start charging. Right now it's at about 75% of its capacity, getting close, and you can see that last dot was charging again. Let's do that one more time so you can see that it's working. Put it right on the wireless charging pad. Sometimes you have to move it around so it makes sure. There you go. Now it's wireless charging. These controllers have up to an 8-hour runtime, and it takes a couple hours to charge them. But then you can run them for 8 hours with a full charge. So lots of gaming time for anyone in the back seat or even anyone in the front seat who wants to play games. Well, that about wraps up this video of the Jawa Bluetooth controller for Teslas, and really a lot of different devices. I think this is a really cool Bluetooth controller that functions in a lot of different ways. You can do some gaming on your Tesla with the Bluetooth functionality. Comes with the wireless dongle if you don't want to do the Bluetooth and you want to plug it into your glove box port. It's really awesome, all the features that it comes with. I was able to also use it on my rear screen in my Tesla to be able to play some games on the rear screen using that dongle attachment there too. Really cool. And the last best feature is you can play it on your Nintendo Switch. Has a Switch mode as well. I think we'll get a lot of functionality out of this Bluetooth controller. They're fairly inexpensive for all the things you can do with them. And it's a really nice, convenient little package. The wireless charging capabilities are another bonus. It's just a really nice controller. If you're interested, a link to this product will be down in the description. And use my code right here on the screen, Gamble1080, to help you save at Jawa. They really have done a lot of really innovative accessories from Tesla. More than just the cookie cutter things that you see a lot of other companies making. They have thought outside the box. They have some really unique products. And so I'm really glad to partner with them to bring you guys this video. If you're interested in any of the other products that I've added to my Model Y, the rear screen, the swivel screen, anything like that, check out my link tree in the description. I link all of the accessories that I reviewed on the channel in a nice format there for you guys to look at. My favorite accessories, the ones from Amazon, some camping accessories, maintenance accessories for your Tesla. Anything that I've reviewed on the channel that you've seen in a video, you'll find linked in that link tree. So make sure you check it out. Thank you guys for coming back and checking out this video. Feel free to like and subscribe. Always appreciate it when you guys do that. Let me know, what do you think of this controller? Do you have a controller in your car? I'd love to hear from you guys about that. And we'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a great day.